hopefully, because when I misread, we had about 10 people who knew exactly. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce Sue and George, our general evaluator today.
And I know most of the guests have been here already, but still I just want to repeat. My role is just to evaluate in general how the meeting went today, and specifically talk about how each of the roles, each of the people, how they perform their role for the meeting today. And yeah, I love this job. Just you don't have to do anything. You just talk and just criticize how others did. Without further ado, I would like to call upon Terrill Bohlar, ATM BCL. He'll be the evaluator for the speaker, Emmanuel Agbovi.
Thank you, Subin. And hello, my fellow Toastmasters, and to our guests today, Shayla, Raylan, and Sandy. And welcome to our meeting today. And to Emmanuel, our speaker today, I'm going to give you my impression of how you did on your speech today. And first, let me say the choice of the subject, Rome, points of interest, was a good vehicle for today's speech, which was number 4, how to say it. So I think it gave you lots of opportunity to use descriptive words. And I think the most important thing that I really liked about your speech was your passion. Even though you're kind of a low-key kind of guy, I could see the passion in your face and in your voice. I could still hear the passion, and I think that is the most important thing that affected me. Some things that you did well. I thought the pace was good for me. Somebody else might think it's a little slow, but for me, I thought it was a good pace. Some of the words that I liked that you used, or points or descriptions that you used, when you were talking about Michelangelo, talking about his fingerprints in that place, that was very good. And then, of course, smelling like chocolate. Who doesn't like the smell of chocolate, right? So those were good points. And as suggested, you did use rhetorical devices in this speech as well. Now, some things that I think that you could improve based on some conversations that we had is that I do think that for your next speech, I would like to see it smoother. And I think that you can make it smoother by more practice. The filler words were definitely a distraction, and you used more of them at the beginning of the speech than you did at the second half of them. And I think that if you practice and force yourself not to use those filler words, that it will help you become smoother in your speeches. Also, the volume of the sentences themselves, you tended to drop off at the end, so they kind of lose their meaning. You need to practice on keeping that volume up all the way through the sentence, unless there's a reason for it. And just one more thing, and this is actually for you and for our other Toastmasters, is that I've noticed that a lot of times when we get through speaking, we say thank you. But at Toastmasters, that is not what we do, or that's considered bad form, because the audience is there. They should be thanking you for bringing this information to you. So at Toastmasters, we don't say thank you unless it is a type of speech that is required that. Again, your passion was the thing that affected me most. I really enjoy that. Of course, I know you're going to keep up that passion in your future speeches. Mr. General Evaluator.